Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is That Show. The Paul Rodriguez Show is back. It is Tuesday, the 30th of August, and we got quite a show today for you. Let's get him back in the mix. West Washington repping the Razorbacks through and through today. Got on that. Is this a Cardinal lid? Is this red lid? What is this, Arkansas red? What about it, Wes? How you feeling, sir? How you living?
I'm living good, dude. Just dealing with it. We got some rain tonight
We got a lot, yeah.
going on. Got a lot of rain going on, but I guess we needed it, as people say.
Who says?
Me personally, I never say I need rain or whatever. I don't have a yard, so I'm not a. Hey, I need that rain. I'm not a farmer, but I
You
always
got to
get mad
eat
about the
though,
rain
right?
because rain only shows up when after I wash my car. So maybe I need to wash my car more often.
Probably. Or you just need to like wait till you look at the forecast, and then once the forecast clears, then you'll be able to, get that car washed. Do you get like a do you get like a rain check if it rains within 5 days? You get to go back.
Well, no, I have a monthly thing, so I get unlimited
Oh,
car washes, and then
what do you?
I usually do the inside myself or whatever. I
What the
probably
hell you
need to
crying
get it
about?
detailed coming up. I don't know. I'm just saying, but I got to go back and do it again, man.
Hey, what are the
I need to go
official
get it
colors
detailed.
for? What are the official colors for Arkansas? I can't tell. Is that maroon? It can't be maroon. It's not like A&M.
I believe it's Cardinal because before they were the Razorbacks, they were the Arkansas Cardinals.
Oh,
Was
really?
that was their official name? What happened was is they played a game. I don't know who it was against, but somebody said they played like a pack of wild hogs, and then that's when
Mm.
they became the Razorbacks.
The lore of Arkansas football, the etymology of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Quite tremendous. It is Tuesday. Hard Knocks comes out tonight. I'm looking forward to that. It'll be quite interesting to see that very
Dave Campbell's crazy.
abysmal loss that they had. Of course, it is preseason, really doesn't matter for much, but lots of big news to kind of get through today. We'll touch and we'll dab on that. Wes, have you heard about Brian Robinson and getting shot twice in downtown Washington, D.C.?
Yeah, I heard about that, but they were saying that he got very lucky that the way the bullets went, they went straight through, and he's not like it's not going to be too terrible. I don't know when he's going to be back or whatever, but they're saying he got lucky the way the bullets went through his, I believe his knee or something like that. So
It was his lower extremities.
that
One went through the leg, one went through the glute, the booty
yeah,
meat.
man, and that sucks, man. Them haters out there, trying to rob people or stuff like that.
Did you hear what
Makes me
happened?
makes me think I need to get bulletproof grass on the gator, dog. But no, I didn't
I
hear
thought
what
you didn't
happened.
have a
What happened?
yard.
Huh?
Bulletproof glass or grass? I heard
No, bullet.
GRASS.
Who gets bulletproof grass?
I don't know.
No,
That's what he
man,
said.
That's
stop
what he
that.
said,
He
right?
said grass.
He
Yeah, he
said
did.
grass.
He did.
You got something else on the brain? Is that's what you're talking about? You got something else on the brain? Something you talk about? You got off
No,
your chest?
man. Say no to drugs. Nobody do grass.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking
Glass,
about.
bulletproof glass on my ride because people out there trying to jack folks. You
So
know,
apparently
I,
he was
yeah.
apparently he was in Northwest Washington D.C. and two dudes came up to they wanted his ride, and he straight up told them no. Like he's at gunpoint. They said no. He told them like basically to f off, and then he started like trying to run away because of course they drew guns, and he caught a couple rounds. But now today he got a warm welcome back to the Washington Commander facility, met by head coach Ron Rivera. I don't think he'll be playing anytime soon. I'm sure he's gonna have to rest up, get healed up, but yeah, probably stay out of Northwest Washington D.C. I'd have to say. I don't know. What about y'all?
That's probably gonna be my downfall. I already see it coming. Someday somebody's gonna try to rob me, and I'm gonna be like, nah, dog. I feel I'm that dumb. I don't even have any money. You know, you're basically robbing me for maybe $50. So, but I still don't want to give it to you. So yeah, I can see myself going down that way. When you hear the last words of West Washington, like what happened to West? Somebody tried to rob him. They shot him in the head.
Bro, you gotta just give it up, man. You gotta give whatever they want, just give it to them. Your life is more important than any kind of dollar, tangible item on this planet. Just let them have it.
You gotta swallow that pride.
Just let
Nah,
them have it.
man. When you start giving
Which
that up, where does the line stop? Where you stop at giving up stuff, bro? I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
I get it. I understand. I know you got that pride. You got that young lion still in there. You got one more in you. I get it.
It really isn't the young lion. The young lion probably would have gave it up, but as I get older, it's like, man, what have you done to get my little $50, bro? I
All right.
mean, shit. I gotta eat. I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
See, that lion's still in there. I think he still got a little. Maybe it's the hog that's in him. That guy got him a little ornery. Get that
Hungry.
medulla got a little, little out of ordinary. Um, Wes, it's going to be college football coming up this weekend. We got a lot of big games. What is the linchpin game for the season this coming week, or for this week rather, that is getting you most excited? Is it going to be the Georgia Oregon game? Is it going to be the Notre Dame Ohio
Wait,
State game?
wait,
Those are
wait,
going to be
wait,
the two
wait,
biggest
wait.
games we got.
Come on. You gonna ask me what the biggest game coming up this weekend?
Yes, yes, yes.
So what game features two top 25 teams playing each other?
Notre Dame and Ohio State. That's it.
Who cares about them? What's the other one?
What were you talking about? You want to talk about Arkansas and Cincinnati? Is that what you want to talk about? This
Come
is
on, bro.
this is a football show. This isn't an Arkansas show.
Dude, first of all, Notre Dame. How when is Notre Dame not came into the season not overrated?
I don't know. It's been a while. I know what team has not come in
I,
this year in the top 25 and who is always overrated, and that's the University of
Texas.
Texas.
Well, I mean, it's about time. But I'm just saying, Notre Dame. Obviously, they come in again overrated. I mean, they got some talent or whatever, but I don't. I mean, they have a few teams they got to play on their schedule, but I just still, man, it's crazy how they come in the computers or whatever they do. They always like Notre Dame, but for some reason, the computers are not big fans of Texas this year.
I
Uh,
don't know.
in Texas, I would say just me that Texas has more talent than Notre Dame. I mean, I don't know who would tell me that I'm wrong. Am I wrong, Paul?
I would say no. I think Texas has plenty of talent in every key position, from quarterback all the way to offensive
That's what I'm
line. Now,
saying.
but
Texas
what I'm
has
saying is
more
that
talent.
there's young talent, there's unproven talent for Texas compared to Notre Dame, and I think that's where there's a lot more. There's probably more weight given to Notre Dame in that aspect than would be for Texas. Now, I think Texas has, as long as they develop, as long as the coaches at Texas develop the talent, which there's not a history of them doing that, as long as they can develop that talent, then in the long run, A&M and Texas may be more even at the end of the year than they are at this time right now.
So you're telling me that Notre Dame has more talent than Texas right now?
No, 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 no. What I'm saying is that they have more proven talent. They have more talent who's done more in the college game than Texas has because of the youth of Texas.
All right, I'm just saying at this point right now, I think Texas has more talent than Notre Dame. But of course, Notre Dame is ranked top five, right? Were they number five? But I just they what do they prove every year? Do they beat anybody that's good? I mean, who did they beat that was good last year? James, who did they beat that was good last year? Notre Dame. James? No?
Who did Notre
The
Dame?
most notable last year, the most notable win would probably be, in my opinion, mm,
Yeah. But if
mm,
you if you have to look at it that hard, that tells you they ain't beat nobody. If you really have
probably
to
the
look at it
most
that hard,
notable. Yeah, the most notable I'd probably have to say is, uh,
Exactly.
maybe UNC, and that game was not like it wasn't close, and UNC wasn't
Exactly.
ranked at that time.
That's, that's what I'm saying. They come in with all this hype. Who does Notre Dame play this year? And that really scares you.
Ohio
Clemson
State.
is Clemson. Yeah, besides Ohio State, and you think they have a chance of beating Ohio State? Do you really think, like right now,
No.
would you put? Would you put? Would you? How much money would you put on Notre Dame to win against Ohio State? $5.
Unless you're giving me points. Unless you're giving me points, I'm not putting any money on them.
How many points would I have to give you? 10.
Move to your left a little bit, Wes.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
How many points would I have? I get excited, so I start to move towards the screen.
I know.
How many points would I have to give you for you to take Notre Dame? 10?
Yeah, probably 10. Probably.
Exactly. So, I mean, that's a lot of, it seems like a lot of points.
There's 3 big games Notre Dame's going to play this year. It's this one, Ohio State. It's Clemson and it's,
and
well,
USC.
maybe there's 4. Well, what about BYU? BYU's top 25. And they're always dangerous, especially in Provo. And that game against Notre Dame will be in Provo, Utah.
Okay. Well, okay, I'll give you that one. But, hey, tell you the truth, I'll take BYU in that. Just because dude, I just don't. I think Notre Dame is always just overhyped because they're that independent, and they also, I don't know what it is, what the computer loves about Notre Dame, but they overhype them. But if Texas, they got to play Alabama. Texas, they play Alabama tough, and
What's
they beat
tough?
them.
What's your definition of tough? Within 10 points?
You got to have a chance to win the game in the fourth quarter.
No, but that's relative because they could be down. Alabama could run away within the fourth quarter. It could be tight for 3 quarters, and then Alabama runs away with a turnover and 2 touchdowns. And now we know it's like, instead of the game being 35-52, it could be a number that's like 24-42. It could be something like that.
I'm not talking about the end score. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying going into the fourth quarter, you got to be playing Alabama tough. You got to be – Nick Saban's got to be on that sideline. He's got to be angry. They got to be thinking like, hey, Texas is for real. I'm not saying that the end score that Alabama doesn't win by 20 or 30, but I'm saying going into that fourth quarter, you got to be like, hey, Texas has a chance to win that game. I just think, Alabama at the end with their depth and everything is just going to take over and they're going to beat Texas. I mean, hey, you never know. You never know what happens. We haven't seen this kid years.
When years, yeah.
We haven't seen him play.
I've seen him play. I've seen him play in high school.
Keyword or keywords.
Okay, let me tell you what I did see. I saw him play against the Westlake Chaparrals in the state championship game against a team who was loaded with D1 talent. No, Wes, there's parallels in that game. And let me tell you what I saw. There's a difference.
Bruh, high school don't compare to Alabama.
Oh, my gosh, dude. No. Yeah, you're right on that point. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is the capabilities of Quinn Ewers is what I was going to get to. My biggest problem, that was the last time he played in a football game. But the point that I'm trying to make, you didn't know that. The point that I'm trying to make is that there's some Quinn Ewers' mental state is what's going to be what drives Texas or what inhibits Texas. And because what I saw in that game that he played last in high school was that he didn't have a killer mindset. He didn't have that mindset that I'm going to go out here and I'm going to take it. There was another quarterback on the other side of the team or the other side of the field who did do that. And he's at Clemson right now. And that's all I'm saying is like Quinn. No, bro. I'm talking about Cade Klubnik, the quarterback for Westlake. Yeah. Watch Cade. I think Cade Klubnik is going to steal that job from DJ Uiagalelei.
Really?
Before the end of the year. Yeah. I think because Cade. No, bro. Cade is a killer. Cade is he is a dude who wants your soul. I'm telling you right now.
All right, all right. Hey, I
I've seen
trust
I've
you,
seen the
but
kid play
I'm
since he was
just
a sophomore
saying.
in high school.
I'm just saying we don't know what we're going to get from this kid just because
Right,
we haven't seen a lot of this kid because he didn't play at Ohio State.
right.
He transfers now to Texas. We haven't seen him. He's probably gonna. They play a cupcake. I'm guessing this weekend. What do they play? Louisiana Monroe.
Monroe, Monroe.
He has the. Is it me? I'm not. I know y'all probably think I'm a Texas hater, but
You
does
are,
he not have to come out and dominate?
dude. It's got to
Like
be
he's got
one of
to. I
those.
think he's got to put up like 40 to 50 points.
It's got to be one of those old school Mac Brown games where it's like 52-10. It's got to be one of
Yeah,
those kind of
it's got
games.
to be.
And if
If
it's
you want to
not,
go in and
then
play Alabama,
because if it's not, it's going to be one of those things where your mind is going to start playing with you. And I think that's what Nick Saban's going to do. Not to get too much into that game because that's going to be a big game we'll preview was the Alabama Texas game. But I think Nick Saban is going to make, and we all know what is Nick Saban's coaching position trade that he began with, the DBs, right?
DB.
And I think he is going to have those defensive backs playing and showing some wild formations pre-snap and then rotating into their defense post-snap. And I think he's gonna do everything he can, that being Nick Saban, to challenge the mental status of Quinn Ewers.
Hey, I heard Larry White is watching tonight because this is my
Word.
question to Larry White and to you: Is the
All right.
DBU of UT is that gone now? Is that
I don't know. I don't know.
Can,
It's
I mean,
it's it's
should
it's
they
in question.
stop doing it though?
No, they shouldn't. No.
I understand saying they should stop calling themselves DBU for right now, right? No, come
No,
on.
I don't think so. I think that you keep swinging that hammer so that you continue to get those top end defensive backs so that you can once again proudly call yourself DBU. I really believe that. It's one of those things where they kind of like created that moniker and lived up to that moniker, especially with that 05 team
Who did?
that sent so many DBs to Texas. I'm sorry, so many DBs to the NFL. And there's been others too. I mean, let's not forget about Earl Thomas. Let's not forget about him because a lot of times people are like, oh, well, Earl Thomas had this falling out in the NFL. Granted, he did. But at the same time, he was a tremendous safety at the University of Texas. And I think they should keep
I
doing it,
mean,
man.
who had a better NFL career than Earl Thomas as the DB?
Man, Michael Huff. Michael Huff had a great career.
He had a great career, but I don't know who's better than Earl Thomas.
You don't think Griffin at Tennessee had a great? I mean, I know both brothers got drafted, but Griffin at Tennessee, you don't think he did well?
I didn't say I didn't think he did well. My question was, like you always get on me, who had a better career than Earl Thomas at DB that came from the University of Texas?
Well, you're talking about DB or you're talking about safety? Are you're lumping them together? Because
I'm just talking about DB. Who's
those
a
are
better
big.
defensive back than Earl Thomas in the NFL? I don't think there's anybody. I don't think you have anybody.
It would be hard to argue against Earl. It'd be hard to argue against him.
That's all I'm
100%.
saying.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
100%.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
What's up?
Saying I just looked up and I'm because there's nothing on and I'm seeing the replay of the Colts and Tampa Bay and I was like, Nick Foles is still playing.
Yeah, dude, he's QB too.
I would take Nick Foles as my starting quarterback over Matt Ryan. I'll tell you that right now. I didn't mean to jump subjects, but
you are
anyway.
you are on another planet.
Who has a ring?
Nick Foles has a ring. No doubt. But here's the thing. Here's the thing is, can Nick Foles take you to a Super Bowl? He can win it. He's proved he can win it, but he can't take you there. He can't. Ask Chicago. Does
that mean Carson Wentz took the Eagles to the Super Bowl?
Carson Wentz took them to the playoffs. Nick Foles won the playoff games to win the championship.
So who took him to the Super Bowl?
Oh, Carson Wentz. He won MVP. Right, but y'all think like getting there is something. And if you think getting there is something, ask Dallas. Ask the Dallas Cowboys
Ooh.
if getting there is something. You don't mean shit unless you win a ring.
Nick Foles took down the GOAT. He ran the same play as the GOAT, but ran it better.
I know I said that on this show. I know that.
You are something else. You are something else.
Oh, here you go. Here you go. Yeah.
Whoa,
Let
bro.
me steal your line real quick.
Dude,
Here
you have to talk to you gotta have my lawyer's gonna call you tomorrow because we're working on that.
Who's your lawyer? Tony Busby?
Who? Paul Rodriguez. Call Paul tomorrow.
Yes. Don't call me, call my representation. That's who you call.
James? Anyway, my lawyer will be in contact tomorrow.
This guy ain't got no yard, but he got a lawyer. Come on, man. You ain't got a yard,
Why
but you
would
got a
I
lawyer.
need a yard? I live in an apartment. Why do I need a yard?
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, I ain't trying to water nothing. I ain't trying to cut no grass. I leave that to my boy Jesus.
See, I knew you gonna bring it back to the brown folk. I knew you gonna just circle back around and leave the yard work to the brown folk. How dare you? Do you know where you are?
Literally,
are you not self-aware?
No, literally, the dude that cuts the grass at my apartment complex, he comes by my little park. I offer him water. His name is Jesus.
Well, it's not. His name is Jesus. It's not Jesus.
Oh,
it's Jesus.
Fine. No,
have some self-awareness, Wes. Have some self-awareness that brown folks can do more than just mow grass.
Dude, his name is Jesus or whatever the.
Yeah, there you go.
Jesus.
Man.
That's his name. I met him, dude. I brought him a Gatorade. Hey, I got love for him, brother.
You just said it was water. Now you changed the Gatorade. Your story sounded kind of suspect now, man.
Sometimes it's water, sometimes it's Gatorade. I've lived here since January. You think it's only been one time?
I would hope not.
Sometimes I don't have Gatorade, so I bring them out of Ozarka.
Why not a shot of tequila?
And I'm like, dude.
Why not a beer?
Why not 2 beers?
It's too early in the morning for tequila.
What about a beer?
Beers. I don't promote that. I don't drink.
You're the biggest liar in the world. All the people that know you over here laughing.
I don't drink at freaking 8 in the morning anymore.
That's right, anymore. 19 minutes after the hour. Vacation. Let's get it to Are you on vacation right now?
It's not 8 in the morning.
That's not what I asked you.
That was water, by the way.
You're exactly right. It was water. It was water with no ice. 19 minutes after the hour. Let's get into a quick break. When we come back, we'll get into One Gotta Go, Wes's featured segment. It's going to be an interesting one. Some people going to get pissed off. It has to do with some quarterbacks in their prime. We'll get into it.
Hey, that's Fiji water. You don't need no ice.
I don't know about all that. I buy regular 40 for $5 pack of water. That's me. Welcome back, everybody. It is that time. Wes's featured segment. It is one has to go. It's not really has to go. I just kind of put a little bit more formality on it, but one got to go. All of these previous players that you'll be seeing will be in their prime. We don't have Wes yet.
I guess
I think he's coming back. Wes, are you there? Earth to Wes.
he left.
Oh, he don't want to be on the show no more.
He left us.
He left us high and dry. He doesn't want to do a segment anymore. I don't know. We're waiting right now. We're gonna see if we can get him back online. I bet you what happened is he probably tried to connect.
Keeps on tapping his headphones and it hangs up.
Yeah. Hey man, you got that like beam me up Scotty headphones or what?
Look, he did it again.
He did. I saw him touch his
Really?
headphones and then he dipped out. Let's see if we can get him back one more time. I don't know what he is pushing. Let's see. Come on, Wes. Join us, Wes. Because we had him before we came back from break, right?
Yeah.
Wes, don't touch your headphones. Don't touch your headphones. All right. Can you hear us?
Yeah,
All
I
right,
can.
cool.
Every time you touch your headphones, you hang up.
I don't
Yeah, I
know what
know.
it is.
It's not supposed to do it. It's supposed to like connect it to the phone, but I'm done with technology. Don't get me
Don't hate
started.
it.
I'm pretty sure technology
Dude,
hates you.
I love you.
I missed out on payments for work because of technology and my struggles with it.
Dang, no bueno. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's time. It's time for you, Wes. It is your segment. One got to go. Kick it off. Let's get this bad boy rolling. When you're ready.
Oh, we going with the NFL quarterbacks.
You better believe it.
Basically, all these quarterbacks can be considered the GOAT by certain fans. So you got Tom Brady.
Here we go.
You got Aaron Rodgers. You got Peyton Manning, and you got the man, Joe Montana.
I thought you said Joe Montana.
Joe Montana, the quarterback, you fucking idiot.
All these guys could be considered the GOAT of the NFL if you talk about it. So I mean, it's gonna be pretty tough. I'm guessing, James, you want to go first?
Yeah, why not?
Wait, for a second. Just to make sure when you say one's got to go. So like if you're putting a team together and you're like, all right, well, I got these 4 quarterbacks, you can be like, hey, today you got to go home, Peyton. You got to go to another team. We don't need it. I mean, it'd be hard to say. And I'm not picking Peyton. I'm not saying that. I just said Peyton. All right, James, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's go.
So I'll start off with Tom Brady. Ain't no way I'm sending Tom Brady packing. He is the GOAT in the prime. Okay. Aaron Rodgers. Let's just move on to the next one. Okay. Peyton Manning, 2 Super Bowls, 1 with the Colts. Correct.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Performed very well during the regular season. However, when it got to the playoffs, for whatever reason, failed to make the big game. And the one that he did lose was against the Saints. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. Joe Montana, I really wasn't around to watch him play, although he is,
he was the GOAT before the GOAT.
Yeah, was the GOAT before the GOAT. So not sending Joe Montana packing. Peyton Manning, I'm fucking sorry, man. I'm fucking sorry. Pack your bags, you're going home.
Wow.
Okay. That was tough for James, wasn't it? Because basically, James, you're not gonna let your boy go, and you can't say Joe Montana or Brady, right? Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty easy for you, actually, wasn't it? You were like, it's Peyton Manning.
Yeah, but I mean, I like Peyton Manning. I like him as a person. I like him as a football player. I enjoyed watching him play.
Yeah, in that group though, for you, we should have known that. We could have posted that, and said who would have made it tough for you to say though to drop one of the other guys. What's another quarterback? Is there any quarterback? For you, we would have to replace Aaron Rodgers, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I'm just biased. I'll admit it. Unless
Yeah,
he threw
who
Favre in
would you
there.
place Aaron Rodgers with though? Who's the quarterback you put up there?
That's a good question.
Um,
Troy Aikman.
Bradshaw,
right.
Troy
Troy
Aikman,
Aikman?
Terry Bradshaw.
No,
Who's
because if
got
you
most?
put Troy Aikman up
John
there,
El
he's getting rid of Troy Aikman.
John Elway.
No way.
Who's got multiple Super Bowls at quarterback? I'm
Who Troy Aikman's not going to work for him because he's getting rid of Troy
right, but
Aikman.
we can still put the name out there. So Troy, John
Who?
Elway, Terry Bradshaw, um,
No, my
Eli
question
Manning.
is though, who's a quarterback that we could put up there that he would think about getting rid of one of the other three?
Ben
You haven't mentioned one
Roethlisberger.
that he would get rid of the other three. Would
Ben
there
Roethlisberger.
one?
I'm saying it. Ben Roethlisberger. Damn it.
No, there's nobody.
You're telling me you're not going to put Big Ben to replace Aaron?
Dude, I'm telling you, that's his top three. There's nobody replacing him, right? Am I right, James? That's your top three.
Top three. Who?
Yeah.
Brady.
Brady, Montana, Rodgers.
He doesn't know Joe Montana.
I've seen films, but I didn't grow up watching him play. Like I grew up watching Peyton Manning play, Tom Brady play, Aaron Rodgers play. Well, I grew up watching Brett Favre play.
Because Joe Montana, you weren't even born yet.
Born in '89.
Joe Montana ended his. Do you respect him?
Joe Montana?
Yeah.
You have to. How can you not?
How many rings does he have?
Multiple.
True, but what's the number?
Man, I don't know. 2
More.
Way more.
Couple more.
4. Okay.
So who would you replace Aaron Rodgers with from the quarterbacks that you know out of this one?
That would make it difficult?
Yeah, make it hard.
I don't know. I
You
really
can't
can't
replace
think of that. I mean, Roethlisberger, like, I mean,
But remember what it says. It says all in their prime. And that's
But
what when it's my turn, I'm gonna break it down. When it's my
All right.
turn.
we know.
All right.
We know.
All right. So you want to go last then, Paul?
It doesn't matter to me. If you want to follow me, that's fine.
I'll follow you. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, I'm Paul. You want to follow me? Anyway, but
You are on this show.
Here you go. Anyway.
Finally got him. Finally got him.
Anyway. So my thing is, what I was basically saying is that those are James's top three: Brady, Montana, and Rodgers, right? James?
Yeah.
So it'd be hard for him to put a fourth quarterback up there to get rid of any of those top three guys, right?
Essentially.
All right. And then we'll go ahead. Since Paul is, I'm Mr. Oh, hey, I gotta go. Go ahead, Paul. Let's hear what you got to say. Break it down for us.
Well, if we're talking about all in their prime, which is what the caveat is for these, we only have, in my opinion, we only really have one who is the true GOAT, and that's Joe Montana, because Brady didn't win his championships. The 7 that he has, he didn't win them in his prime. He only won 3 in his prime. Montana won 4 in his prime. Peyton won 1 in his prime and lost 1 in his prime. And Aaron won 1 in his prime. That last one for Peyton came because of Von Miller absolutely destroying Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How do you judge prime? Like, do you have like an age limit in your head, or is it like based off performance?
Yeah, age number. It's the ages between 25 and 32.
That's considered your prime. But what if they're playing like better than they have in their past, like in their later years? You know what I mean?
And give me an example.
I mean, like, I don't know.
Like Tom Brady did in 2020?
Well, I mean, Rodgers has been playing off the chain these past 2 seasons, even though, you know.
Is he winning championships?
I know. But I'm saying, like, if you put the stats, you know, if you, like, put them next to, you know, seasons past, because I think it was like 5 years ago, he was playing like dog shit, like all year.
Right.
And then he like turned it around.
Yeah, he had a mental breakthrough in 2020, which is being documented right now through social media and and platforms like YouTube and different podcasts.
Yeah.
But through whatever experience that he has, it doesn't mean that, like, for me, I'm measuring your prime and how many championships you had to estimate who's going to have to leave. Like, for me, Peyton's a Hall of Famer. He's there. Tom Brady will be a Hall of Famer, and they're all going to be Hall of Famers. But the question is, how many championships did they win? And what I find funny about this is Eli Manning beat Tom Brady in his prime twice and then played like dog shit the rest of his career. And that's why I'm saying, like, for me, Wes is going to roll his eyes, and that's understandable because, he's a big Dallas Cowboy fan, apologist, I should say. But for me, out of this, one has to go. Joe Montana's not going anywhere. Tom Brady isn't going anywhere. And so it comes down to Aaron and to Peyton. And then for me, Aaron's 38. Peyton, I think when Peyton got through, he was about that same age. But Peyton, after his injury in his neck, totally declined. For me, I think if I had to do this purely based off of in their prime and in their championships, Aaron didn't have enough opportunities to match Peyton. So Peyton, because he lost one and won one in his prime, Peyton's got to go, unfortunately. That's the breakdown.
All right. I hear you. But to each his own. Who would if you get rid of Peyton, who's somebody that you could put up there that you would have to get rid of Aaron Rodgers?
Troy Aikman.
Troy Aikman? And you get rid of Aaron Rodgers?
We're talking about 3 Super Bowl championships in his prime. 3 of them.
Wow. Is that the only one, or you got another one?
Terry Bradshaw. 4 championships.
Wow. All right. So that's 2. Do you have a third?
No, I don't have a third.
You don't have a third?
No.
All right. So I mean,
unless we're talking about Bart Starr. Are we talking about Bart Starr?
You got Bart Starr over Brett Favre?
You got Bart Starr over Aaron Rodgers.
No. Do you have Bart Starr over Brett Favre? Because you bring in Bart Starr before you say Brett Favre.
I never said Brett Favre.
You know where I'm going. Don't. You know where I'm going. I don't know why you act that way. You know what I'm trying to say.
Fine. Bart Starr over Brett Favre, yes.
So in Green Bay history, you got Aaron Rodgers.
No.
So you got Bart Starr.
Bart Starr, yes.
Aaron Rodgers?
Yes.
Then Brett Favre. Brett
Correct.
Favre was third.
Yes.
All right. This is a question, dude. Dude, do you feel the hate coming towards you, like from James? Is like,
James, do you disagree with what I just said?
I do.
I feel the hate
okay, why?
I put Aaron first.
You're always telling me about
that motherfucker.
You're talking about championships.
No, not me. That's this guy. That's this guy.
You're talking about how many championships does the Green Bay Packers have, and we always say 3. And you're like, well, they have all those championships before the Super Bowl.
14. No, but
who won them?
No, but if you line these guys, it was a different era. It was a different time. It was a different era.
So
if you line these guys up and you have them, like, I haven't seen those guys can't dart the ball the way Aaron does. Like, just sling that motherfucker down there. We're not
talking about quarterback prowess. We're talking about who is the best football player. That's fine. Right. If you want Aaron as your number 1 Packer of all time, great. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I want the guy who won championships. I want the tangible trophies. That's what I want.
All right.
And Brett Favre's third, obviously. Oh, you're putting Brett Favre above Bart Starr.
I didn't say that.
You're putting you're putting Benedict Arnold over the man, the championship quarterback. I'm asking.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so Brett's third.
Brett's third.
Brett's third.
Brett is third.
Okay.
All right. Man. You see me just like that, like I struck that match and just walked away from that gasoline.
I think James knows deep down. James knows deep down. Now, if Aaron had won 2 more Super Bowls, then I would say, well, I'm going to put Aaron over Bart Starr because
There's still time.
he has more Super Bowl. Listen, bro, I get it. I'm with you. Aaron's my dynasty fantasy football quarterback. I want him winning Super Bowls. I love when he throws under 10 INTs per year and throws nearly 40 touchdowns. But we got to do that in the postseason.
All right.
Do you think the competition was equal back then when Bart Starr was playing? Equal to the competition that is out there now?
Were they all white back in 1960?
Asking a question.
Were
it's
they?
Plain and simple. Yes
Were
or
they?
no?
Yes. Do I think the level of competition was the same? Yes.
Okay.
All right. So it's my turn.
What do you think you're playing Peacemaker now?
I'm just saying. I feel like it's my turn, right? Should I not be?
It was your turn until you lit a bomb over here.
Well, hey, I'm just. That's what I do.
No, you don't.
Can I go though? Hey,
I'm waiting for you.
All right. Anyway, hey, I just knew James was getting butthurt by where you were going.
Today, Junior.
I could feel the hate. But here we go. So obviously for me, Montana, Brady, saved. It becomes between Peyton and Aaron Rodgers. For me, the one that's got to go has got to be Aaron Rodgers. Why? Because I don't think Aaron Rodgers faced a good quarterback. Is Manning had to go up against Brady. So I think that kind of hurt him. And when he was in his prime. Rodgers, I don't think he was going up against somebody as great in his division as Peyton Manning. So that's why I got to go
in his
with
conference or his division, because they were never in the same division.
In his conference, division, whatever. In the NFC, Aaron Rodgers wasn't, he wasn't facing. He didn't have that great battle. You know what I'm saying? It was all about everybody was all about that Brady Manning battle. Who are you talking about as the dude that was battling Rodgers? It was either Rodgers Manning or Rodgers Brady, and they're in the AFC. Who was in the NFC that you could say he was going
Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson.
First one that came to mind, honestly.
Russell Wilson.
Stop it.
But then even when you say that, even when you say that, like you're not lining these guys up, like throwing bombs out in the field, seeing who can throw the farthest. You're going up against their defense. You know what I'm saying?
I get it, dude. I get it. You want to save Aaron Rodgers? I know you.
No. And I think what James is trying to say is that when you have a team like when Peyton's facing off with Brady, he's not playing Brady. He's playing Bill Belichick's defense.
Yeah, no, I get it. No,
that's not what you said.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But you have to realize when you're talking about these 4 great quarterbacks, you have to pick something. That's the something I picked. Mm-hmm. You have to find whatever little reason, because it's not all these guys are great. I mean, Imagine if you had Aaron Rodgers playing with Joe Montana on Joe Montana's team with Jerry Rice and the great tight end and that kind of stuff. Dude, can you imagine that? It'd be crazy.
What about Aaron Rodgers versus Drew Brees?
That's tough. You know, that's dude. I can't believe I forgot about Drew Brees. Yeah. Because you know what? If you put Drew Brees in this and take out Aaron,
Peyton? No, take out Peyton.
I'll take out Peyton. I have Drew Brees over Aaron Rodgers. I know.
How many Super Bowls did he win? How many Super Bowls did he win in his prime?
Who?
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees? Same amount as what's that boy? Aaron Rodgers.
And same amount as who? Peyton Manning. Right. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to see is that Peyton won one and lost one in his prime.
Well, dude, first of all, I'm trying to get y'all to see. Dude, stop.
Why can't you? Why is it so hard for you to reason, Wes? Why is it hard for you to reason?
You just, I just feel like sometimes, me and James are hanging out here. We're talking sports, but sometimes you talk down to us like we don't know what we're talking about.
Because I don't think you see it. Because I don't think you see it.
Me and James, we have little conferences every night, and we talk about how mean you are.
I'm glad y'all have pillow talk. That's nice. That's nice.
Whoa, bruh.
Not your bro, Wes. Not your bro.
Whoa. Somebody needs a hug.
I'm your bro.
James, walk over and give Paul a hug. He's a little upset. But dude, hey.
I'm at home right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Paul probably try to sit on you, man. It'd be over.
Oh,
it's all right. Just travel through your gap and we'll be over there.
I know. It's such a huge gap. Man, I remember this was like, man, I don't know what to smile at you or kick a field goal.
I never said that.
No, you haven't. I've heard many jokes about the gap. It is what it is.
You gotta fight fire with fire sometimes.
Hey, I think chicks might dig it though. So I
probably do. They probably do. I bet you there's some like aerodynamic stuff that can happen when you're doing something with that airflow.
I mean, I'll find me a nice little lady. She'll like it.
You might live upstairs.
No, I don't think so.
Nah, dude. No, I'm not. No, she's a nice lady, but come on, man.
Wes, what's on your shirt?
I don't. That's
like Joe Rogan type shit.
Oh, Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay, Rick and Morty.
Yeah, Aqua Teen Hunger Force yesterday, Rick and Morty today.
Midlife crisis.
You trying to be young again or what?
Midlife crisis or what?
No, those are adult cartoons. I'm an adult. Adult.
I think young adult, right? Those are young adult CV cartoons.
No, those are adult cartoons, dude. Come on, Rick and Morty. Aqua Teen. Come on. Aqua Teen Hunger Force came out though when I was younger. Aqua Teen Hunger Force is actually pretty old.
Yeah, it came out when I was like 20.
Way back in the gap.
Way back in the day.
Yeah. How old was I? I'm not that much older. Dude, stop it making like I'm 60.
You were probably like 27 when it came out. 27, 28.
All right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a young adult. Stop hating, bro.
That was 18. Hating. That was 18 years ago, Wes.
Dude, stop hating.
Hey, do the Rick and Morty.
That's when your teeth were still together.
My teeth were never together, dick breath.
I thought they were like Pangea. They are all together and they just drifted away.
Can you do the Rick and Morty?
I don't know I can't remember what the Rick and Morty is. I might have missed that episode. I watched a lot of episodes, but I might have missed it. I might know if you see it, but
all right, guys.
I love Pickle Rick. I used to have when I worked at Revlon Boulevard, I wore a Pickle Rick mask.
What is that?
Pickle Rick.
What is it? I don't know what that is.
You don't know Pickle Rick?
Nah, bro. Tell me about it.
When he turned himself into a pickle, so he didn't have to go to the family counseling. Did you see that episode?
All right, guys. Look, I'm sorry. I'll be really honest with you. I don't know anything about Rick and Morty unless it comes on Instagram and people doing the Rick and Morty dance and people doing the meme Rick and Morty. Come on, man, give me a beat. Okay, man, here it goes.
Oh no, dude, it's actually pretty funny. Dude. I like the adult cartoons. I watch Big Mouth. I watch Rick and Morty. I watch Archer. Have you seen Archer?
I've heard of that. Yeah,
Archer's pretty good. Archer's pretty funny, man. I don't know. It's pretty funny. Anyway,
51 minutes after the hour. Let's get into a break. When we come back, we'll get off the rails a little bit more. We'll talk about the fantasy football draft coming up Monday, September 5th, 2022. We'll be live. It'll be displayed. You can watch us draft, and then talk shit about how shitty we draft.
Are we gonna do the one gotta go off the rails? You think we got time for that?
Which one? Oh, the movies. Yeah.
The movies.
I think so.
I mean, I don't know. Do we ask James if he can do that one? I don't know if James can do that one.
He knows those movies.
Oh, he better.
Why are you picking on James for? He better. Why should he better know? Why should he have? Why do you have to like pick on him that way?
Oh, so now you're trying to have James's back. You see how he does, Paul? He attacks us, but then he tries to pull you back into his side now.
I mean, I don't need it. I don't need anybody on my side except me.
Oh, here he go.
I'm big enough to have two people on my side. I'm just saying I need y'all 2 on 2. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I don't like you when you talk about yourself that way because I love you, man. I don't want to hear you talk that way. I only like to make fun of you.
I've heard that. So I've heard so much crap. I've heard it in other languages. I've heard it in sign language, bro.
I'm just saying, because I love you, you my bro. I don't like you talking bad about yourself. I only like to talk bad about you. You know what I'm saying? It hurts my feelings when you talk.
Makes no sense. I'm glad it hurts your feelings. It hurts your heart.
Because I love you.
Yeah, I can tell by that laugh.
Hey,
I can tell by that laugh.
I don't let James talk bad about you either, though. James.
Yeah, you're the only one who wants to talk shit about everybody else. It doesn't make no sense. What about a hater you are?
I love you.
Hater.
I love you. James. James.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us get back to it. Is that show? It is the Paul Rodriguez Show. It is the 30th of August, 2022. Let's see. We got Wes Washington back on the line. What up, Wes?
What up? How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm good. I'm glad I got you back. You had walked away for a minute. I was like, I hope he is going to come back quickly. Let's get off the rails just a little while. We were previously doing that before we went to break. It's okay. We'll come in soon. You'll see us soon.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Hey, yep. I like seeing you, bro.
Okay. Now you're going to.
You know how much I love y'all.
I know you're going to soft soap it. I get it. I understand. But getting back off the rails. Come on, man. Don't get that pouty face. We got stuff to do. We got stuff to talk about. We got things to get into. Hard Knocks tonight. Have you been watching Hard Knocks or you just don't really care?
No, I've been watching it. I've seen a couple episodes. I got working into the schedule, but I've been watching it, man. I really actually like the coaches, man. I like the coaches. Yeah. I like Glenn. I like the dude for the Eagles, and I hate the Eagles, but and I like Campbell. So I like the guys, man. I like their intensity. I like the way they approach it. I'm basically kind of want to root for the Lions. You know?
Yeah, not really.
I root for them to do better than what they did last year.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, it's one of those things where if you get into the show, like if you actually watch it, you start learning a little bit more about, each little player and what their nuances in, and then the hype and the music. You're like, oh, okay, it's the Lions. But then after you're done watching it, you're like, yeah, it's the Lions.
How would you feel if you watched? How long was Matthew? Excuse me, I'm talking, brother. How long was Matthew Stafford with the Lions?
Stafford was there 11 years, I think.
Okay. What would you do? Would you watch it if you had to watch 11 seasons, Hard Knocks, with the Lions, Matthew Stafford?
Well,
seeing how they almost ruined his career.
We kind of do watch that because that's what Hard Knocks is. To qualify for Hard Knocks, like you had to miss the playoffs for a certain amount of years. You basically had to be a bottom dwelling team to be on Hard Knocks.
So in reality, you don't want to be on Hard Knocks.
You don't want to be has the Green Bay Packers ever been on Hard Knocks? Why? Because they're always in the playoffs.
That's right. Cowboys were.
That's right. Because they don't ever go to the playoffs except for once every 10 years.
Yeah, and plus, and if they did, Jerry would still take it though because Jerry wants that. Jerry loves that being in the eye. So
yeah, but we all can agree that Hard Knocks last year for Dallas was absolute trash. It was garbage.
How was that the editing and all that, or
I think
the production?
I think the production value. I think it was. I was like, you could have done a better job.
Jerry didn't try and shine in there.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah. That's the problem with it. It's a Jerry Jones commercial. His
hands all over it.
It's a Jerry Jones commercial. I want y'all to fly a drone through the star. I don't want you to come around the pro shop, and then I want you to zoom through the practice field. Why aren't we watching the players and the coaches get after it? We want to watch Jerry Jones be a part of making the 53-man roster. Give me a break. That's the problem.
He has Post Malone in there making important decisions.
Now listen, that Post Malone bit was pretty dope. I have to admit that. I mean,
really?
I thought it was fun.
That was the worst part about it. I can't stand Post Malone.
Why? That's okay.
Because you're not him.
Because he's 47 years old. That's why.
Dude, I mean, we've already went over it, dude. It's a few people that if I get the chance, dude, I probably would. I mean, we'd probably have to throw hands. Post Malone's
he's better than the mumble rappers.
What did he ever do to you, Wes?
You know what he did to me? He made that song. What's that terrible song?
Which one of his hits? Which one of his hits?
Right.
It's not a hit. It's terrible.
Okay. What's the name of the song?
If it's not a hit, then you must have done some digging.
Do the Dougie.
Do the Dougie. No, something. Oh man, I don't know. It's one of those.
Sing it. You know it. You know it.
You know the lyrics.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I can't think of it right now. It's terrible, but
my mama called.
Things are better now, or something like that. Is that
you're talking about? Congratulations.
Better now.
Yo, go.
Not around.
Terrible. gives me anxiety. It makes me want to punch people in the face. I can't stand that song.
Why are you so prone to violence?
I'm not a violent person. It's that song.
Let me guess. It makes you want to punch midgets. Makes you want to punch midgets.
I would never punch you, James.
Dwarfs,
I love you, bro.
Please. Dwarfs, please. It's
I
not
don't-
their fault. It's not their fault they suffered from achondroplasia.
It's called Little People, first of all.
Dwarfs, little people, yes.
And get it right. I got some little people out there. They're probably in the comments.
Do not be lying about people that you pretend to know. You don't know them.
I do. I know little people.
Dude, you're such a
Shout out to my
sycophant.
boy Josh Majors. He's a little person.
All right,
Josh
word.
Major, look it up, dude.
I don't put people out there like that. I don't put people out there
I don't
like
put my
that.
friends out there. Yeah. I don't put my
You know
friends
what,
out there.
dude? I feel like sometimes I feel like this is like y'all set me up and like this
You
is
set yourself up.
like, hey, let's make a show. We'll call it the Paul Rodriguez Show. We're gonna find this idiot West.
Dude,
and we're gonna make
you
fun
do
of him.
you do it to yourself because you're inconsistent, and we just bring a
I'm
light to
very
it. That's all.
consistent. Dude, I'm saying it's a Japanese culture is a different thing. I can throw white folks up under the bus because
I
white
think
folks
it's
are good with it.
so funny how he's doubling down. You're so funny how you're doubling down.
My white friends are good with it. It depends on the friends.
How's that
Japanese
Hornitos?
folks don't like that stuff.
How's that
Japanese
Hornitos?
folks, they get mad.
How are those Hornitos? How's that Hornitos? Is it good?
Hornitos.
Hornitos that you drink.
Tequila? I'm not drinking Hornitos. I'm drinking Herradura Ultra Anejo.
Remember how earlier he said it was water?
Yeah.
Yeah. Inconsistent, my friend.
Did Jesus approve?
Dude, that was like 2 breaks ago. I couldn't go make me a drink after the break.
No.
Dude, stop trying to set me up.
I'm setting you up, bro. I'm just bringing a light to it. That's all. Just bringing a light. Who are you shushing over there?
Jesus.
The lady upstairs?
Jesus. No, it's not the lady upstairs, dude. I'm talking to my lawyer because because of how I've been treated tonight, I had to call my lawyer in. We're having conversations. He's probably in the back actually talking to what was it? Pimp Santa. What's his name?
Let me figure out a fake name real quick.
Carla's not a lawyer.
Who?
No.
Carla's not a lawyer.
Snoop. What was the dude that was here for Christmas? Snoop Santa Pimp. He came into the house. They got the demon. One of the guys, because they're looking over all this stuff that y'all done to me. I think they're trying to make it a hate crime. All these guys are, they're coming back.
Don't play, Wes. Don't play with that one. That's not funny to play with.
What?
There's no hate crimes going on.
What?
Oh no! I'm just. All right, my bad. They just feel like being picked on, so they're coming back around, and they're just like,
yeah.
Trying to
You've never picked on us. You're right.
You never threatened to punch little people.
I'm sorry. You're right.
We're not James. I've never threatened to punch you, bro.
You were literally in the previous break. You were literally in the previous break talking about how you like to be the only one to make fun of people.
No, because I got y'all's back. I don't want nobody talking noise about y'all. Y'all my fan. So I don't want nobody talking about noise about y'all. I will punch y'all. I will punch other people because I got y'all's back.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody calling James short. Ain't nobody calling Paul fat. That's
finish the sentence. Finish the sentence. But me. Finish the sentence. But me.
Yeah, but me.
All right, let's get back into something else. We're done talking about this nonsense.
I'm just saying.
No, you're not just saying. Right now. No, you're done. You're done talking about that. Let's get into anything big shows that y'all are into. Movies coming out.
One gotta go.
Well, we're getting there.
Sorry.
Dude,
I was setting it up. I was setting up with movies so that we could go there. Anyways, James beat me to the punch. Any big gangster movies come out that y'all been eyeing that you want to see, or are you waiting to see?
Man, I need to get out there and see some movies. I haven't seen anything. I'm still watching old stuff. What was the one with the train?
Or what you watch? What's up?
Taking Pelham 1, 2, 3.
No, the one with the train with was it Brad Pitt or some somebody was on the train.
Oh yeah, that's gosh dog it is is it Runaway?
You know what I'm talking about? It's like a British.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Bullet
have you seen
Train.
that one? Is it
No,
Bullet
I haven't seen.
It does look good.
Yeah, it does. It really
It does
does.
look good.
They got some good people in it, so I mean, I think that's one I got to get up there and watch. I gotta, even if it's just I pay for it at home. I think I got to watch that one. I still haven't watched Top Gun. I know I'm terrible.
I bought it.
I see that movie has Bad Bunny in it. And I also saw on Twitter. Sorry, man. I also saw on Twitter that this guy kissed one of his backup dancers at the VMA.
I think he's a switch hitter.
Okay.
Yeah, he's done that before in his videos.
I mean, I got nothing.
No.
I got nothing against him being a switch hitter. I just got a problem with his music. His music's terrible. I can't listen to Bad Bunny. Y'all really bring up. I can't listen to a dude that calls himself Bad Bunny.
You're gonna have all the housewives like up in arms with you, bro.
I'm just saying, dude. I can't feel the music. I got no problem with whatever he does.
He's talking about the music, bro.
What he does on his own time is his stuff. But when he puts out terrible music and I have to hear it, that's on me, and I can't do it, bro.
All right. Well, let's get back to some real gangsters.
Hey, Paul already said he's not your bro.
I'm your bro, not your bro. We're not British. We're American.
Bruh, please.
No, you please.
Anyway, we're gonna go to the off the rails. One gotta go. James, you got that with the movies there? We got some.
Yeah, I got it. When Paul gives me the signal, I got it.
What are you doing, Wes? What are you doing?
When Paul gives me the signal, I'll put up the graphic.
That's so funny. Let me throw it over to Wes. We'll get this one gotta go ready to go. Wes, take it away.
Well, here we go. We got one's got to go, but we're gonna do it with some gangster movies. We're gonna start off with James. We got it's Goodfellas, Casino, Scarface, and American Gangster.
R.I.P. Ray Liotta. R.I.P. Ray Liotta.
It's gonna be tough, dude. I mean, I already know when I pick it, and I'm gonna break some hearts. So, would you like to start off? Or you want to go to Paul?
I know which one he's gonna pick.
Do you,
James? Which way you want to go?
You know what I'm gonna pick?
No, I know which one he's gonna pick.
Yeah, I'll go first. American Gangster. You gotta go. You gotta go. Sorry, Denzel. I'm sorry, dude. Goodfellas. Goodfellas, classic. Scarface, classic.
Those two can't go.
Casino, classic. Come on, man.
That's tough.
Look at Robert De Niro's face. Look at him in his face. And you're gonna tell him he has to go?
Maybe. He was in Goodfellas though.
American Gangster, best soundtrack up there, bro. I'm just saying it. Best soundtrack up there.
Okay.
American Gangster was a very good movie. But there was something about these films back in their time when they were produced and made. Something about these films. American Gangster, it's one of the films to come out in the later years. And
it's also too, going back to the last time we did the gangster movies, you're having a movie like Scarface that came out so long ago. Like it came out when I was born. And then you have American Gangster that comes out in the mid 2000s. Yeah, Scarface came out when I was born. And then you have let me finish. Hold on, bro. I'm not done. I'm not taking your turn.
It's not your turn, though.
We're just talking about it. We haven't made our picks yet.
Scarface 83, right?
He made it.
Casino 95.
James did his turn. We don't need to argue about who's going. We're just having a discussion.
And Goodfellas in 1990.
Right.
American Gangster, on the other hand.
My point about the movie was that it came out in 2007. And so we're having like 30 years of history between one film and another. I just thought that that's kind of what we did when we had that. We did Juice. We did, God, what were those movies? Juice.
I can't remember. Doing that in history.
forgot what the other movies were. It was Juice. It was
Tupac one.
that's the Juice. It was Juice. It was
fucking
Was it New Jack City?
Wesley, yeah.
New Jack City
and Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the
was
Hood.
it Menace to Society?
No, it was Boys in the Hood, and then it was
Oh,
that
South
one with
Central.
Mekhi Phifer.
I can't remember the title.
Yeah, it doesn't
Can't
matter.
remember that one. Oh no, it was Belly. Was it Belly?
No.
Yeah, I think it was. Huh?
Okay, I don't think Mekhi Phifer's in Belly, but okay.
Oh, no. It was the oh man, I'm drawing a blank. But it was obviously the one that was out. But I don't see it. I don't see this
Spell
the
that,
same way.
Keith, man.
I can tell you right now, I don't see this one the same way. Because I
All right.
guarantee who I pick, you're gonna be butthurt.
Go ahead, go for it.
No, you go.
Oh,
you want me to go?
Casino's got to go for me. You have the same movie. I think Casino and Goodfellas is the same movie. So one is not in a casino and one is not, and one is. One's not, and one is. To me, it's the same movie.
Wow.
Joe Pesci plays like the same character. De Niro plays the same character, and Ray Liotta is not in Casino.
Wow.
Good.
All right.
What I like about American Gangster is you saw it's the same thing with the only difference is Denzel turns at the end and Al Pacino goes out in a blaze of glory. But that's the difference.
Well, I get it. I get what you're saying. I'll go straight into it. I go straight into it, dude. It's gonna be for me. It's gonna be Scarface, because if you look at Scarface, you got one good actor. In the other movies, you got multiple good actors.
Michelle
You
Pfeiffer?
got multiple reasons. Also, Scarface, because it just lingers. Scarface and the Godfather, they linger, and Scarface is that movie. It's almost like Pulp Fiction, where there's scenes that you can do without.
Bro,
no, there's not.
But you watch your fucking mouth, please.
Scarface is great, but there's scenes in Scarface you can do without, and it just lingers. It just goes on forever. But also, who else is a good actor in Scarface besides Al Pacino?
I don't understand why that matters, but
Michelle Pfeiffer.
I'm just saying. In the other movies, you got other great actors. You got Joe Pesci.
Did you hear me?
And Robert De Niro. You got also Ray Liotta in Goodfellas. And American Gangster, Denzel Washington kills it. You got T.I. You got
Common.
Like, it just seems like it's more of a team spirit and a team deal in those. You got more things going for it. Scarface, besides Al Pacino, dude, it's just like.
That just tells me that you're more intrigued with the star powers of the movie than the actual screenplay. Because you're not invested into the movie, you're just invested in the actors.
Dude, the movie just went on forever, and it was just scenes that you could cut out.
How many times have you seen it?
I've only probably like 3 or 4 times.
Look up how long. Look up how long Scarface is.
I've seen Scarface more times than I've seen American Gangster. I can tell you that. For
3 hours long. It's kind of long. Yeah. American Gangster's, I think, close to that. Yeah, American Gangster is the same length.
Yeah, American Gangster is pretty long, but like I said, it's just more. It's more to it. And plus, I said American Gangster got the best soundtrack up there. The soundtrack American Gangster. Oh my God. Best. That might be the best movie soundtrack of all time.
Michelle Pfeiffer isn't a top tier actress to you?
She's not. She's just. At that point, she wasn't good in that movie. She didn't do enough in that movie to make me say, oh, she. Like she's almost.
She was just the arm candy.
Yeah.
So what, Wes? Who's the police officer in American Gangster.
Is it the what's his name?
Yeah, what's his name?
The dude that did the boxing movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drawing a blank. You know who I'm talking about. He was also
You need to
good
tell
in
me.
Are you not entertained?
Yes. He was the one he hit somebody with his phone, like in real life. Like Beautiful Mind. This is Beautiful Mind.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? I can't think of his name. Okay. Say his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
You know T.I. in the American Gangster, but you don't know Russell Crowe.
And you also know
Russell
who
Crowe.
Common?
My mind has issues.
Okay.
I'm saying,
I mean,
and then Casino, dude. But the Casino, you got Joe Pesci, you got Robert De Niro, and then you got what's her name? Cheryl Stone. Goodfellas, you got Ray Liotta. Who, come on, Ray Liotta kills it. And then whoever his the counterpart, the girl, she kills it. I forget her. She was in a bunch of stuff. And then you got De Niro, you got Pesci. Also, you got just Scarface. For me, all I see is Al Pacino.
And that's I think that's the point of the movie. But it was interesting on this one for us. We all had a different movie that we got rid of. I think that's the first time we all had something different.
What did you say, James? I forgot.
Fun fact for me, I said American Gangster, but fun fact for me, that picture that's right there of Scarface, I actually have like a framed thing of that photo like hanging above my little like hangout where I game and all that shit. And it has it has a quote from the movie, and it says, "Me, I want what's coming to me." And honestly, that's like I've had that since I was like young, like 17, 16. And it's a reminder to me, it's like just accountability. No matter what you do in life, you're gonna pay for it. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like. You know what I mean? Just me personally.
And hey, don't get me wrong. On any of these things, most of these, all of them are great. I had to nitpick, and that was my nitpicking for that movie. Scarface is great, but like I said, you had the little things. But like, come on, man! Like you telling me you don't want a picture in your house of Scarface sitting there, just chilling right there, like the big gangster? Like that's what I want. That's the picture I'm putting up. I got to get a big picture of that in my apartment. I tell you that. I got to find.
It's got to go. But it's got to go, right?
But it's got to go. But tell me. But that picture is that picture is just so iconic, though.
It's got to go. There is no picture.
But I'm just saying, without Al Pacino, who is in Scarface? But the picture is probably bigger than the rest of the movies of him doing that. Him and his acting in that movie was probably bigger than the rest of the movies. But as a group, he's not comparing to those three.
What's your beef with Pulp Fiction also? Like, what scenes do not need to be in Pulp Fiction? That's in my list of like top 5 movies of all time.
Bruce Willis and that chick, dude, they just last forever. That's my whole problem with the big head dude.
Marcellus Wallace?
No, the director or whatever.
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino. Dude, he has in his movies, he has so many scenes that just love the drag.
Dialogue.
Even in Django.
It's dialogue. You have to pay attention to the dialogue.
They build dialogue, but it's sometimes, dude, it's just too much on certain scenes. I get he's trying to build it up or whatever. Even in Django Unchained, dude, I loved the movie, but it was still like, all right, get to it. I get it, dude. I get it. Maybe and plus I'm a big comedy guy, so
You're that guy that like they're doing dialogue in the theater and you're there playing with your straw and the fucking soda. Right.
Dude, what are you talking about?
Crunching your popcorn.
My theater coach loved me. My theater coach wished I would have gave more effort in theater than I did sports, because I had good comedic timing.
Yeah, me too. You might have made that.
I'll make you. But anyway, what I'm saying is, I just feel like Quentin Tarantino, is a lot of his movies, he drags the scenes on. You can't tell me I'm the only one. I know there's other people out there that say same.
He's just heavy on dialogue. Is what it is.
It's a style.
It works.
It's a mood.
Yeah.
And it works for some people when you have great people. But sometimes when you don't have great people, and like in Pulp Fiction, when Bruce Willis is with that chick and they're dragging it on, that scene takes him, Bruce Willis, hanging out with that chick. It takes way too long for me in that movie.
Okay, so like in Django, whenever homie goes to negotiate the freeing of the slave, which is Jamie Foxx's, former wife, because she became a slave to Leonardo DiCaprio, you know what I'm saying? And he goes to negotiate. Is that not a high intensity like dialogue? Because you can feel the tension in the room when they are negotiating her release. How is it different?
That dude was such a great actor. He brought that part, though. I'm just saying, if he doesn't have the right people dragging on these long scenes, it gets bored. That dude in Django, that dude's amazing. Jeremy, I forget what his name is, but you're talking about the white dude.
He's that German guy. Yeah.
Jamie Foxx on.
Yeah.
He delivers a scene. It's just the way he delivers the scene.
Yeah.
And then also, sometimes he doesn't have those people doing that. In Pulp Fiction, they're not delivering scene. They're just dragging.
At the beginning of Pulp Fiction, when they're in the diner and the husband and the wife are talking and they're about to rob the place and they're talking about that. I mean, it's a lot of dialogue, but it's building up to what's eventually going to happen.
Yes.
And then what takes place at the end. Now, those two actors are kind of some no-name actors that are, I guarantee you, me or you don't know their names. You know what I mean? But it's some great dialogue and it sets the stage for the film.
And that was a great dialogue between both of y'all, because I think y'all are just trying to prove your points, and I don't think y'all are going to agree on each other's points, but that's fine. But what I do want to get onto a different note is, are y'all ready for some fantasy football on Monday night? Let me know the questions. Are y'all ready? Are you ready, Wes?
I was going to ask.
What? Monday night?
Yeah.
We should have some in-person guests.
Bro, if they would respond, yeah, you're right. But they ain't responding.
Yeah, so you gotta send me an invite.
No response.
What app are we doing it? Can we do it on ESPN or what are we doing it on?
Yeah, it's gonna be on ESPN.
Let's just tailor it to Wes. Whatever he wants, let's just tailor to him.
It's gonna be on ESPN.
Cool.
That's gonna be the easiest way to get it done, because I think people understand that's the most common, probably most common platform. Because if I did it on another one, it would be, I don't think Wes would be able to keep up.
Okay, and it's gonna be Monday. Yeah, I'm down.
7:30.
I'm curious to see your first overall pick.
I was speaking Patrick Mahomes. Yep, he said yesterday.
Yeah,
holding you to it.
Yeah, that's fine. Just let me know the order. Have we filled the roster of who's playing yet?
No.
All right.
We got 5 openings.
To Alfred Zella. We'll send an invite out to my brother.
I need emails.
All right, I'll send an invite. Carla.
No, I need the invite. I need the emails.
I know. I understand. That's what I'm saying.
But you said invites. I want to make sure there's a clear distinction between the two.
I'm saying we are inviting these people. Let them know that they can play. Larry White. You want to?
Listen, man. That's fine, but I need the emails. That's the way they get the invitations.
Exactly. You're telling them right now,
bro. We're not telling them right now. We're not telling them anything. We're just talking about it right now in the air. That's all.
No.
Anyways, we'll get this cleared up. I'll get this cleared up. We got 10 minutes to go. Anyways, before we wrap this bad boy up, before we get out of here, it's going to be we won't have a show until next Monday, which will be the fantasy draft. Wes, before we get out of here, what do you want to tell the people?
I want to tell everybody, hello. I love all of y'all, and stick with us, and I appreciate all of y'all. And I appreciate everybody and love everybody, so hugs.
Yeah. What's up?
James, before we get out of here, what do you want to say?
I just want to say I hope everyone has a good week. Stay healthy. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And yeah, love thy neighbor.
I sure hope y'all mean this because I mean it.
I love you, motherfucker. Damn, y'all made me cuss.
Y'all made me cuss. Y'all made
All
me
right,
cuss.
all right. Let's get it. Everybody, we appreciate y'all watching. Love yourself and love your neighbor. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next Monday.